Hello and welcome, Zevlin here. It's time to start a new series. This time I'm going to try playing Factorio. It's a game that's been around for a while in development. It's not on Steam for some reason. I'm not sure why. A couple other YouTubers are playing it and it looks like a blast. I just can't help but want to love this game. I haven't played much yet. I've watched a few videos on it and it just looks really cool. Basically, it's just a factory building simulation sort of game on an alien world. The storyline basically is you crash land and you're going to try and set up a colony for other people to come. And there's alien creatures around and you have to fight them off and whatnot. It's a lot of fun. So the thing is, it's all about automation. So it's like I said, it's kind of like a factory. You're not trying to go out and mine coal. You're trying to set up a mine to do that, and then you have to get it power and whatnot, make a bunch of stuff. It's very cool. Anyway, let's just jump in. Let's just hit the play button. Let's just hit new game. There's a couple of campaigns that have specific goals in mind. They're pretty segmented. I played through the tutorial just once, just to see what the controls are and stuff, and then there's a couple more campaigns, but let's just look. It's just kind of all sorts of options here. As you can see, there's the resources down here, different stuff, enemy bases. You can do basically whatever you want with it. I think I'm just going to leave things normal for now. I don't know what that means. You can even do this like peaceful mode where enemies won't attack, and the thing is, when you make your factories, you cause pollution, and the aliens don't like it and they come attack you if the pollution is too bad where they live. So you have to be careful. You can click this, but that probably makes the game kind of boring. I don't mind a little bit of threat. And maybe after I get a little bit better at it, we could turn these things like all the way up and have just tons and tons of enemies. But we'll see. Do map seeds. I'm just going to leave it random for now. It is infinite, so it's kind of like a Minecraft in that way, where you can just keep running and running and running and running, keep exploring and exploring, but you're going to be coming across a lot of aliens, and let's just look at the game. Let's just jump straight in here. Alright, so we're in the game, and what we have is, let's see, there is coal, and there's basic resources. So there's coal, there's stone, there is iron, and there is copper. Water is semi-important, and there's different biomes. I'm in a little bit of a desert biome here. Don't really see any forest around to show you that, but I'm sure we'll run into some. There's trees. I guess that could be considered a resource as well. I mean, it is, I guess. It's just not anything you need too early. So the first thing I'm going to do, actually, you know what? I'm going to need wood. I'm going to need all sorts of stuff here. Let's just get started. So at the start, all you're doing is just trying to just set up some automation so you can auto produce stuff. So I'm just going to gather some wood. It's going to be an important fuel source just to kick start things. I could be doing coal, I suppose, since there is coal right there. So coal and wood can both be used for burners for energy before I get electricity started, which I'm going to try and do pretty quickly. Alright, so I'm going to start. I have one mining drill and one stone furnace. I'm going to go, where was that iron? I'm going to start with the iron. Actually, I'm going to start with this little tiny chunk of iron over here, just to get that going and out of the way, because you do run out of resources eventually. Let's rotate that around. I'm going to stick that there, and I'm going to make it go straight into the stone furnace because I don't really need the raw resources. What I need is, let's split that stack in half. Oops, wrong button. Put half of it in there. I'm still getting used to the controls. They're very, very good. Don't get me wrong, but it's a little different than what I'm used to using for various things. But I have a feeling once I get used to them, I will love them. I'm just not quite used to them yet. It just takes some time. It does get pretty dark. I have the option to build some lights a little later in the game. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to just start mining up a bunch of coal. You know what I really should do? Let's go ahead and look at the crafting. This is not even close. Look, there's this whole tech tree. Everything is green I can do now, and everything down here I have to do later. I have to unlock. So, let's go ahead, and that just gives you a bunch of stuff to build, different upgrades and stuff. Right now I can build all this stuff. I do have a weapon, which is just a pistol, which is actually kind of not that great. And I do have to craft bullets for it. This shows me how many I can build at any given point in time, based off the resources in my inventory, not based on anything else. What was I starting with? I need tools. So you know what? I'm just going to craft both those tools. By right-clicking, I queued up both of them, because they do wear out fairly quickly. Anytime I'm doing anything manual, it wears out my tools. You can see that little green bar will be going down slowly. I'm just going to mine up a bunch of coal manually before I have a chance to build more miners, and then that's going to be the next thing I do, is set up a coal mine. There's a little bit of manual work to be done early on while you're trying to set things up. I think there's probably smoother starts than what I'm going to be doing. In fact, I guarantee it. Like I said, I haven't really started. This all comes from experience. So this is about out of wood. I'm going to go ahead and throw coal in the miner, and we'll go ahead and put some extra wood in the furnace. And as you can see, there is coal here. I can go ahead and take it like this, or if I'm running by and there's a whole bunch of them, I can alt-click and it'll take all of them. Alt-right-click will take half, I believe. Yeah, right-click is generally half a stack. Left-click is the whole thing. Alright, so what can we do with that? We have some iron plates. I can go ahead and make a steam engine and a boiler. This is how you're going to get electricity. So, let's see, what do I need? Oh, I need stone. Where's stone? Right here, I'm standing on it. So I'm going to need some stone. Go ahead and get enough stone, I think, for 2 stone furnaces while I'm at it. Going to be 10 stone, and we're going to, so I can just build the stone furnaces and then have them in my inventory. If I need them, then I can grab them, whatever, or it will auto build them if I click to build this. So I'm going to go ahead and build, let's go ahead and build both the miners. I'm going to go ahead and get coal up and running, which means I actually need some wood, because I'm going to build a little wood chest to put the coal in for now. Just a little collection point, because the miner itself will only hold so much wood. Right, I think that's enough. Let's see, where's the... Yes, I can build 10. I'm going to right-click to build 1, left-click will build in stacks of 5, and if you hold like a modifier key, shift or alt or something, you can build the whole thing. Again, not 100% on top of the controls here. So this is our little hot slot. So it's kind of like a tool belt. So I can hit the 1 key and put down a miner. I'm going to go ahead and use my second miner for rocks, which means I need a second little box to put things. So as you can see, I can build it when it's green. If I'm too far away, it'll be yellow. So you have to move your character closer. There you go. Now, I need coal to put in the coal. That's interesting. Okay. So this... I'll grab some coal, put it in there. It'll get going a little bit at least. I'm going to go ahead and throw this wood. Actually, I need to build a box for the stone first. Let's build 1 box. Let's grab the wood and put in there. So I could either burn wood or coal. Coal is better, I believe. Gets a little bit more work done. Let's put that in my inventory. Let's put that up there. Just keep this pumping. And let's go check on... Okay, good. It's still kicking. 48 iron plates. Cool. So I can build lots more stuff. Let's see. What should I start on next? What do I need for this? Stone furnace. Really should get my electricity up and running, like, immediately. I think that's the first goal. Electricity makes things so much easier, instead of having to mess with all this manual loading of stuff. I'm going to start right away. Oh, good. Alright. Throw the coal back in the coal thing. I didn't put my box down in front of my... See, it stopped it. It kicked it out right there. Which, this is a good opportunity. See, there's one little tiny bit of stone there. And this thing stopped working. Let's go ahead and put this box down so we can see that. It stopped working. So, that's a problem. I can pick up stuff off the ground by holding the F key. Which is a little awkward, especially if you're wanting to move to the right, because you use WASD to move. I haven't quite figured out. I should probably, like, mouse the F key or something. Put that on a keybind on my mouse. I think that may be something I do. Yeah, maybe between episodes I'll do that. That seems like a good idea. Anyway, because I do find it a little awkward running around with WASD and trying to hit the F key at the same time. It's just... Maybe that's just me. Alright, more coal. Absolutely. Alright, just alt-click. Put the coal back in the coal miner. I want that thing just running non-stop. My miner over here is probably... Yeah, it's out. So I will actually need some coal over there soon. Let's go ahead and take the stone, which gives me enough to build 3 boilers, which is what I will need. And I'm going to do 3 steam engines as well, which I believe I need actually 4 boilers, which means I need more stone. No, I need more metal plate. So before I go over there, I'm going to grab my coal, run over to the metal plate factory, or portion of the factory. It's all a factory, I suppose. And I'll take half of this and put it in the fuel, and the other half and put it in that. And now I can build 1 more boiler. Let's get started on our... Oh yeah, I can't get started yet. I need a offshore pump, which means I need electric circuit. Electric circuit takes copper plate. So before I even do that, let's go ahead and build another little... Do I want to build another little factory setup just for that? Or... Alright, let's take the stone. Take the coal. Let's go over to... Where's the copper? Copper's north. Big deposit of copper. That's nice. You don't need quite as much copper. I mean, you need a lot of it, but not anywhere near as much as you need iron, from what I understand. I'm not even sure how much I need. I need how many circuits? I need 2 circuits, which is 3 plates total. I believe a plate, each copper ore makes a plate. I'm not 100% on that, to be honest. Once it gets automated, it doesn't really matter. If you need more, you need more. You're not doing specific little math of, you know, I need X amount of this. It's just keep pumping stuff into it, basically. I'm sure you could totally min-max it. I'm going to build 1 of these. I'm going to plop it down right here for reasons I will show later. You can actually cook the stone, and I will want to do that at some point. So I may as well have this set up. Let's go ahead and throw coal in there and the copper. And go ahead and get some copper plate production. Because for right this second, I don't need... Oops, I didn't really mean to do that. Oh well, we'll let it burn on wood for a minute. I only need 3. So we'll go ahead and let it finish the rest. Alright, so that means I can build my offshore pump, which I need. And I will also need some pipe. Uh-oh. No, don't run out. Alright, what's this? Iron ore, that's an inconvenient place. There's 407 iron ore there. I don't really want to waste it. Let's just build our little offshore pump like right here. I think I can build in all this location, so let's actually build. No, there's no room there. That's fine. Build right there. Now, to do this, you need boilers. And those boilers will need coal. So this is where I definitely will want to set up some automation very, very soon. And you can build these just kind of in a row like this. And what I'm going to end up doing soon is build a pipe to build a double. One pump can handle a lot, I think. I don't know. I haven't quite figured this part out for sure. But you have to get the water temperature. As you can see over here on the right, water temperature is 15 degrees. It needs to be 100. It's Celsius, so boiling. It doesn't need to be 100, but the closer to 100, the more electricity you produce. All right, so next. Let's go ahead and grab that coal. I'm not going to worry about the stone yet. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab the iron plates. I'm going to need some trees, because I'm going to need some electrical lines and electric poles, and those require trees. Need lots of electric poles, so this is what you need trees for. And there's not a real good early way of automating the tree chopping process. That would be something that would be cool. From playing the Warcraft series of games and, you know, World of Warcraft and all that, a little goblin, one of those goblin tree chopper things would be awesome. I think that they should have that in here. Totally think you should have a little goblin that goes around chopping trees in a big chopping suit. That'd be pretty cool. But instead, I can chop trees. It's like the one thing that I can do in between doing other stuff. But all right, really, 3 electric poles? Oh, because they require copper. Okay, that makes sense. And I really don't have that much copper right now. Is this done? It is, and I still don't have much copper. I was right-clicking for some reason. Probably from crafting. I right-clicked to queue up 5 at a time. Okay, so I need lots of coal. I need all the things, basically. I probably ought to set up more coal production, but I think I'm going to wait. That's going to be the first thing I do with electric lines and electricity and stuff. So we need all these to be attached. Probably on this side. Okay, as you can see, a little bitty wire there, but try and get in close. It can only go so far away. So this is the maximum you can get it, but the little coverage area, if I put anything there, it won't be electrified. So you have to be careful. Whoops. Let's remove that. Let's go ahead and, I don't need anything in there, so I'm going to go ahead and save some resources and string this out. The first place we're going to build electricity to is this coal deposit right up here. There we go. Alright, so I will have electricity up there as soon as a couple of different things happen. One, I have some coal. Okay, it has plenty of coal to run for a while. I have some iron in here. So let's take half of that and put in there. There. We'll go ahead and put half there. And the other half here. And that will not do anything because I don't actually need power. So the next thing I need to actually use the power, I need one of these electric mining drills, which requires 4.5 copper plates. Somehow half a copper plate. I'm gonna chop some trees on the way. Make some more copper. This is something that I'm going to automate very, very quickly as well. Basically, automate the electricity supply is my first goal. Just get a bunch of copper. It's not a bunch. Should probably put a burner miner up here, but I'll get this soon enough. This is probably more than enough copper. I just want a little decent supply cooking in case there's something else I stumble upon. Alright. Copper. Probably shouldn't have produced so many poles. I forgot that I actually needed them for something. Alright, what else can I do? Let's go ahead and pick up the rest of this coal. Let's take it over to our iron. I think I have enough stone. How much stone is in here? 40? That's not a lot. Let's put half of this in here. Keep that stone cooking. Need lots and lots of stone for certain things. You don't need... Long term, you don't need a bunch. Yeah, let's put half in here and half in here for now. We'll have to run some more over soon. Alright, that should be enough copper. I can build 2 electric mining drills. Alright. Oops, I accidentally canceled one. Alright, we have 1 electric mining drill we can put down. And as you can see, they cover a little bit more area, which is awesome. Let's go this way. Put 1 here. And I can overlap a little bit to soak this up a little faster or not. Either way. Alright, what else can we build? So, to automate things, I'm going to need transport belts. I'm going to need all the transport belts, basically. And I'm going to need inserters as well. Do those require just iron? So we need tons more iron. I can't actually chop the stone rock down right now. It's not really in the way, so I'm not worried about it. Alright. So, we're going to lay the transport belt down and get it started. This will do 2 things. This will get it started moving on its way over to here to automatically put stone in our, coal in our furnace. Need it right along this line. Just gonna hold this. Really? Of course all that's in the way. So we're just going to go like this. We'll just have to put some curves in it. That's fine. Not perfect, but fine. And it'll also create a little back supply so these things can work a little bit longer. I have no electricity up there, of course. Not that I really need it right this minute. I'm just going to go ahead and put that right there. Oops. Take all that. Is this done? Yeah, that's all the copper I had. Okay. Probably ought to grab some more copper. 50 iron plates. I need lots of transport belts. I need 4 inserters for now. I'm just going to queue up 4. I will need lots more later. And see, the whole thing shut down because there's no more room. So I need all the transport belts again. Just get this rolling. Alright, gonna need lots more transport belts. Now I do believe automating this first, I don't know. Automating iron first may be the better solution here. I'm not sure. But we're just about done. Oh, crap. Out of coal. Do I have any? Yeah, I have lots of coal in my inventory. Alright, get going. Just put all that in there. While we're doing that, I suppose I could... Well, I could just pick up all this just to make sure this keeps running. I could put like inserters down here at the end of the line, picking up the coal and putting it into a box. There's several different options there, so that I continue to produce coal. I think, though, my best efforts will be just auto mining some copper for now. Just spending a couple of minutes doing this. So I have some, and it'll be kind of the last thing I need to automate that way. So I definitely need more iron production, and it doesn't take a whole lot of copper to get things rolling. Guess I could put a little burner up here. Not too concerned with it though at this moment. All right. Uh-oh. My coal miner ran out of coal. Let's throw all that in there, make plates. Okay, so from this point, how am I going to do this? Now, I can research splitters later, and so what I would do is put a splitter here, move one route south, one route north, so that I can have 2 rows. This is going to be the north, so I need to at least move it to the north. And maybe I'll be able to wrap it around through the shallow water. I'm not sure. Anyway, more iron. More of everything. Oh, crap. No! Okay, good. I have coal on me. Oops. Meant to click this. Got 47 iron plates, which is enough for 15 transport belt. Now, the transport belt, as you can see, it has only stuff on the top side. I was going to say right or left, but it depends on which way I'm facing. Only on this top side, the north side of it. I can do something to make it go to the south side, or I could put miners over here, which I will do, so it can store effectively twice as much. But we're not going to do that just yet. Let's go ahead and go up to there. Rotate this like this, and I'm going to start building from this side now. Is that enough room? Yeah, that's enough room right here. There we go. Wrong way. Ha! Whoops. There we go. Alright, we don't need that piece. And I think I could build... Nope, I can't build in this. So anyway, that's our transport belt. Let's go ahead and set up our burner inserters. Now the arrow, I get this backwards all the time. The arrow is the place where it moves the materials to. So we need all of them. And as you can see, the transport belt ends one short of this one, which is on purpose. The burner or the inserters will grab from this last little piece, but not if you put a whole belt over here where I'm standing, there will be a piece here. It will not grab from this piece. So you'll always have that one piece that never gets used. And while that's not that inefficient, using one more transport belt than you need to, you know, all that, I mean, it adds up. So I like to just make it one short. Alright, so what I need, as you can see, the burner inserters need burner stuff too. Now the cool thing about them is they will actually grab resources for themselves. But you do have to prime them. So I'm just going to put one piece of coal in each one, basically. Take the rest out, and from now on they will, as long as they don't at some point run out of coal, stay primed and continue to work. And I never have to worry about them again, unless I run out of coal or something. Probably have enough wood. I mean... stone for now. So I'm not going to worry about that. Let's see. That's not that much stone. Let's go ahead. I have lots of coal. Let's go ahead and load that up. Yeah, I want the copper. And let's double check our iron mine over here. Let's just go ahead and top it up with coal. And this is where I'm going to end this episode. I have some electricity. I have things automated. The only thing I'm not auto-gathering is copper, which will be the very next thing I do next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.